good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, maybe it's my energy. Good morning, very good morning, everybody. How you doing? Hi, guys. I'm wearing a blazer. It's hot. Please give me energy. I need to take this off before first half. So please, let's do it again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, that's the energy. We're doing it for the youth, guys. We all know youth has energy, so you cannot be playing. I'm going to need everyone to adjust their minds and think back to that time where they were this age. And then think what this would have meant for them at that time and understand what this means to these young people that are in front. My name is Andisa Mpisi. I always forget to introduce myself, but clearly you're a good crowd because I didn't forget today. And before we go into the tough times that will never last, we are just going to get the Center for Creative Arts Director, who is also the reason for this particular slam, Dr. Ismail Mohammed, to come up and give us a nice welcome. A round of applause for Dr. Ismail Mohammed.
Good morning and welcome to the 29th edition of the Poetry Africa Festival and the second year of the Chalkboard Slammers program. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all 10 young people who are going to be in today's finals. When I was your age, many years ago, we did not have the liberty to be able to speak freely, to speak our minds. We lived in a time of heavy censorship. Today, we're grateful that the Constitution of South Africa provides all citizens of South Africa with the opportunity to use their voices to speak freely and to speak critically, to engage others in dialogue on the condition that those freedoms are not abused, that we do it with respect, we do it with dignity, and we do it with tolerance and understanding of the conditions of the people who live with us. It's a freedom that we can't take for granted, and it's for this reason that I want to thank my colleague Andisa Mpisi for being the brain behind this Chalkboard Slammers program. Not only does she initiate the Chalkboard Slammers program, but she's also initiated a program called the Boardroom Slammers program, which is for young people as well, but who are not at school level, who are between school and becoming professional. And for me, that's an incredible investment in the talents and the voices of young people. So the opportunity that you get here today, you can't take that for granted. It's an incredibly important one. It's one that demonstrates the way you are using the power of our Constitution to speak up, to be heard, and to say what matters to you. And we value that because we know that you are going to be the next generation of young leaders, and that the voices that you use today is going to be the voices that gives us the solutions to our country's problems. Politicians have failed. Our future depends on you, young people, who will take those voices forward, carry it, and exercise your vote responsibly when you are given that vote. But a project like this doesn't happen just on its own. It happens with teachers, because I'm absolutely certain that behind every student that's sitting here today, there's a dedicated teacher, a teacher who commits to education of young people, who is passionate. And the success of these young people participating in this competition is also an acknowledgement and a tribute of those teachers who make a difference in our schools. So I want to express our most sincere gratitude to the teachers. Let's give them a round of applause. Then, of course, there are families, there are aunts, uncles, grandmothers, fathers, mothers, who also commit to the education of our young people. And I want to express our gratitude to all the parents who continue to support young people to grow their potential and to become wonderful, promising citizens of our nation. Poetry Africa is sponsored by the KZN Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, the University of KwaZulu-Natal. We also partner with the University of Johannesburg and with the French Institute of South Africa. I hope that you will enjoy today's competition. There is really no winner because everyone here is a winner by virtue of being here, and you will take home some kind of an acknowledgement from us. Of course, we do acknowledge the people who come first, second, and third, not because we want to show them off, but because we want to use them as role models of what can be achieved, of the standards that we all need to be working towards in order to be able to succeed in whatever we do. To the young people that are sitting in front row here today, make the best of this opportunity. By virtue of sitting here alone, you're a winner. By virtue of coming on the stage, you demonstrate an enormous courage. You are the heroes of the day. So this is your moment. Enjoy it. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right. Now with that, all protocol has been observed. It's about to go down. Are you ready, Slammers? Aye, Slammers. They're shaking their heads. They're saying yes, yes. Tough times never last, Slammers. This is only the beginning. Going to have multiple moments like these where you are nervous. It doesn't end here. So, let me introduce the Slammers and the schools that they're representing. I'm going to ask you to give each and every Slammer energy. I know people came with people here, so you are thinking, hey, there's opposition. We have no opposition here. No opposition whatsoever. This is a family of young slammers who are going to meet one day in future and say that it all started at the Poetry Africa Chalkboard Slammers event. So we're giving everyone energy, whether you came with them, whether you don't know them, whether you feel like you don't like them, just pretend, give them the energy that they deserve because this is not small play. So in alphabetical order of their school, we have from Bechet High School, Caitlin Williams. A round of applause for Caitlin. From Brettonwood High School, we have Timothy Danga. A round of applause for Timothy. From Denville Park High School, we have Imnene Mkombe. A round of applause for Imnene. Audience, you are allowed to use your voice. Don't just clap. Like, let me get a woo, let me get a yeah, let me get something from those vocal cords. It's not like you need them. You're not coming to slam. They are the ones who need them. So, from George Campbell Technical High School, we have Otandiweyo Mahlobo. A round of applause for Otandiweyo. That's all the audience. I love an audience that listens. From Hillcrest High School, we have Scarlett Ferreira. A round of applause for Scarlett. From Hunt Road High School, we have Temba Malinga. A round of applause for Temba. From King Peguzulu High School, we have Naledi Mafole. A round of applause for Naledi. From Montarina High School, we have Tylin Guria. A round of applause for Tylin. And then from New Forest High School, we have Zeketelo Zama. A round of applause for Zeketelo. And last, definitely not least, from Rydell Park High School, we have Analem Mcineka. A round of applause for Analem. So that is the selection that we got to. There was quite a few people who applied. Don't think that it was a pity situation or no one else applied. Quite a few people applied, so you were selected from a group of people. So already by sitting here, there's someone that you've already beaten. So congratulations for that. And then to introduce my judges quickly, I have Olena Husseinova, all the way from Ukraine. A round of applause for Olena. So Olena is a writer, a radio host, and a radio producer who has been one of the leading voices of Ukrainian radio. So there's a reason why you're here. You don't know. Just now you score yourself a radio interview in Ukraine. Don't know. And we also have Umvuzo Sibia, who is from South Africa. A round of applause for Umvuzo. Umvuzo is a South African poet and teacher, school teacher, whose heart lies in the world of art and language. So you are in safe hands. At least you have one teacher there who's going to treat you like your favorite teacher. He's the type to be a favorite teacher. I don't know, I'm not his student, but he seems like the type, so you're safe in that. And then last but definitely not least, we have Kwame Ngodi, all the way from Cote d'Ivoire. A round of applause for Kwame. Kwame is an Ivorian slam poet and activist who discovered the power of words in high school. So, see where she is now? This is you in a few years' time. A round of applause for all our judges. Judges, thank you very much. And then to break the ice and make everyone feel a bit comfortable, we have a small game that we're going to play with our slammers here. We have a nice little silver box in front of us. So in this box, there's numbers 1 up until 10. And each slammer is going to, you can start giving the slammers their numbers. Each slammer is going to take a number. And whatever number they pick, that's the order that they'll be performing in. So if they... Pardon? Okay, so Dr. Ismail is saying step up on stage so they can see your faces. They want to see your faces already, guys. Already you are the faces of the Chalkboard Slammers. So let's all come up on stage. A round of applause for our slammers as they come up on stage. So as I was saying, if they pick number 1, then they're performing first. If they pick number 10, they're performing last. And this is the order they'll also be performing in the next round, just depending on who is left after the elimination. So for the judges, this is your opportunity to write the names down. So we'll ask them to give us their numbers, and then who's number 1?
I have a question. Which is 6 and which is 9? So you decide.
You guys decide. That's where the butter training comes in. Oh. Who's number 1? Who has the universe decided that you, Themba Malinga? A round of applause for Themba Malinga. Who is our number 2? Caitlin Williams. A round of applause for Caitlin. Our number 3? Up, Timothy. I need to be on track of this also. So number 2 is Caitlin. Number 3 is Timothy. Number 4? Imnene. Who is our number 5? Thailand is our number 5. Our number 6? Scarlett is our number 6. And then who is our number 7? Annalena. Then who is number 7? Annalem. Actually, sorry for that. Number 7 is Annalem. Number 8, we have Unaleti. Number 8. And then our number 9. Secretary Osama is our number 9. And then that makes our number 10, Mr. Otandiwe. Thank you very much, Slammers. You can head down. Billy, you can also head down so they can give you the energy you deserve when you come out. So, this is for the audience. Clarity. This is a safe space, this stage. It's hot already. The lights are doing enough. The best that you can do as an audience member is give us support on the stage. So give us the energy that we need. Don't be shy. Don't be scared to throw in money because they are the youth. They need money to change the world. So, and if you're gonna throw money, make sure it's not coins. Coins hurt. So from 10 rand up, Talent is gonna handle the funds once you start throwing. I trust you. I can see a few people touching their wallets. That's exactly what I need. So without wasting any further time, Mr. Malinga, ayingawe le. Can you all give a warm round of applause for our first lady, So with Temba here on stage, this is how we're going to do it with every slammer. Temba's going to give us his name, and once he gives us his name, we count him down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we say slam. Once we say slam, they're all going to go crazy. So let's wait for Temba to give us his name. Do the judges have a question?
Let's do a practice session.
So practice for Temba.
Malinga Temba.
5, come on, what else? Don't wait. Sorry, Temba, for you to do.
Temba Malinga.
5, 4, 3, 2. That's exactly how we're gonna do it. But now you're gonna give him the energy that we spoke about, that we agreed on, right? So let's go, Temba. Take it away.
Temba Malinga.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
Have you ever held on to a memory so tightly you could hear it breathing? Have you ever felt your skin crawl at the thought of love being a lie worth believing? I am human without a heart. I am a rainbow without color. I am less than enough. I am a son without father. From the day I met this world, my existence has drowned in debt of a presence unfelt and promises unkept. My mind swims in my lusterless nightmares, haunted by your absence. It has become a forest of wolves that devour my thoughts, bone to bone, desperately trying to hold on to your approval while I fight internal battles alone. Who will teach me the societal expectations of this patriarchal world? How can I lead with an iron fist while my hands are still holding on to your wrist? You are the architect of my social injustice. Yellow was my favorite color. Before you buried the light in my eyes, dug a special grave for my happiness. Now it's black. Then you came in, banging on the door that opens to my forgiveness, demanding respect as you are my father. Father, I do not know the meaning of the word. You disintegrated every meaning of the word. Just like thunder, I screamed at the top of my lungs to get an inch of your attention. Just like roses, I grew thorns to protect my beauty. Just like thunder, I screamed at the top of my lungs to get an inch of your attention. Just like my mother, I have suffered enough from your cruelty. So I had to convince my curiosity that your departure was a choice, not a circumstance. Damn. I had to open my eyes against their will to have a more realistic point of view. I had to clutch my hands against my patience so I can stop waiting for you. Indeed, I no longer wait for you, because I am human with heart. I am a rainbow with color. I am more than enough. I am a son with mother.
Do you now believe me? That you are not here to play? That is how you open a slam. Thank you, Temba Malinga. So for the slammers, after you slam, if you feel comfortable walking backstage, you're more than welcome to do that. If you feel comfortable walking back to your seat, you're also more than welcome to do that. We good? All right. And Caitlin. It's about that time. A round of applause for Caitlin Williams!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
I stand before you with blueprints Poetry is the scaffolding of change. Every verse, a pillar. Every pause, a foundation. But we do not build with silence. We build with the voices they tried to bury. For centuries, walls were raised to divide the powerful from the powerless. But my words are hammers, striking against the concrete of oppression. My voice, a bridge arched over rivers of indifference. Justice is not an accident of design. It is the architecture of compassion. And I will not stand outside the gates of history. I will carve doors where there were none. Windows where the light was forbidden. In the architecture of justice, there are no ceilings to keep us small, no locked doors to silence the forgotten. Here, every voice is a cornerstone. Here, every voice, every heart is part of the structure. And when they ask, who built this house? We will answer. All of us. Brick by brick. Poem by poem.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. Can we give Caitlin another round of applause? Number 3, Mr. Timothy Danga. A round of applause for Timothy.
Good morning. My name is Timothy Danga.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
The rise of a hero. From humble roots of Western robes, a leader born through pain and woes, lost his father but still stood tall, his spirit strong, refusing to fall. In prison shadows, hope remained, a symbol of freedom, unchained, unfeigned. Decades of silence, yet dreams unfurled, his spirit strong, refusing to fall. He bore the weight of injustice deep, with patience love a vow to keep, to heal the wounds of the nation torn, to build anew from pain and scorn. His courage sparked a blazing fire to lift your praise and inspire. To lift your praise and inspire. His heart beating for all to be free, a shining example for you and me. And he was part of our architecture of social justice. Nelson Mandela, a hero of peace. His legacy will never cease because he was a true testament to what we can be when hearts and dreams are truly free. And through the years of struggles, he paved the way for the rise of a nation, a brighter day. And with forgiveness as his guiding light, he turned darkness into light. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Timothy. Number 4, a round of applause for Imnene Mkombe.
Imnene Mkombe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
Until I do what you did to me. Until all you know is pain. Until all you have are scars. Until joy is but a distant memory. Until all you know is sorrow. Until your voice goes hoarse from screaming, begging me to stop. Begging like how I begged you all those years ago. Until you hate yourself, your suppressor, your own mother for conceiving you. Until your eyes are empty, numb, emotionless, and all that's left is a void where your heart was. That's when I'll know you've stopped trying, that you've given up, accepted that all you live for is pain and nothing else, that no one is coming to save you and no one cared enough to anyways. And that's when I'll know for sure that I've made you just like me.
Thank you very much, Imnene. I have quite a few voices talking to me there at the back, and they're saying that, can I please ask my slammers to use the mic? So this one is a note to you, slammers. Please use the mic. I didn't say it, someone said it at the back. And also, just for the judges, a heads up, our slammers are allowed to read their poetry. They wrote it, it's theirs, for real. So let's go for our number 5. A round of applause for Thailand.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Thailand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
Blueprints of a broken street. They say justice wears a blindfold, but maybe it's just tired of seeing. In my community, dreams fall like bricks, and silence is the loudest thing screaming. As I walk through a city covered in dust, the cracks in the pavement whisper the truth. Every stone's a story, every corner a question. Where was justice when we needed proof? I sketch my pain in metaphors, frame it in a rhythm that won't collapse. This poem is a building made of thunder, a blueprint drawn with maps that lead nowhere. Each line I write is a brick laid firm. Each verse a window in the fight. My voice, a door to break free. My pen, a torch in the night. They told me I was too young to build, too small to construct. But my words are cranes. They lift up the weight of every why and what if. So I slam not for applause, but for the kid who walks home in fear, for the girl whose no was ignored, for the future we are designing here. From silence to sound, I carve my space, an architect with no degree. This is more than just poetry. It's justice drawn by me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. All right. Number 6. A round of applause for Scarlett.
Scarlett Ferreira.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
The hand that hurts us is protected while the hurt hand is punished. And we are told to be quiet. We are told it wasn't that bad, or maybe it was, but what were you wearing? Who were you with? You were by yourself? That's why it happened. Listen, because the first time a boy told her she was too loud, she shut up. We grow up learning that our voices are optional, like they are desserts we can either have or skip depending on how polite we feel. Our rights are discussed in a room where our voices are mere whispers, our lives decided without our opinion. Listen, because the man who grabbed your arm is praised for his assertiveness. The man who followed you home is called passionate. But the woman who cries, who screams, who fights back, she is hysterical. 1 in 3 women will face sexual violence in their lifetime. And the response? Did you provoke him? Listen, because the hand that hurts us is often the same hand that shakes your brothers, your fathers. Listen, because I am shouting for every girl who was told to smile while her skirt was pushed up by greedy hands. For every body that carries the bruises nobody wants to acknowledge. For every story swallowed and every tear dismissed, I am shouting. We are not weak. We are not asking for it, and we are definitely not the problem. The problem is the silence you embrace while the hands that hurt remain free. Listen for the last time, because one day we will stop hiding. One day the hands that hurt will tremble. The hands that protect will finally be held accountable, and we will no longer go quiet. The hands that have been hurt will finally be heard. Thank you.
Yep, let's keep the mic hot. A round of applause for Anna Lim.
Hi, my name is Anna Lim Tonega.
5, 3, 2, 1, slam!
The table isn't leveled. They said, play your cards right. But the table that is tiled like a rooftop in storm was never level. Some sat in throne-like chairs, sipping luck from gold-lined cups. Dealt diamonds and kings were hands they never had to lift. Others knelt on splinters, stools, their cards limp, edges torn from too many shuffles of hope. Their clips mere crumbs, one on a velvet cloth soaked in old rules. The dealer, draped in tradition, eyes clocked behind mirrored glasses. He shuffled more than cards. He shuffled futures. Blinds go up, he said, but only on our side. Fold if you're smart, they said. As if survival was the prize, not dignity. Still, we rose. Still, we dream our own dream, and then we rebuild that dream. Imagine walls attached with justice, pillars carved from compassion, floors laid with fairness, chairs of equal height. No backs turned, no hands tied, the cards no longer marked with skin or surname. Each shuffle clean, each deal transparent, a room not ruled by bluff or fear, but by balance. But not all tables can change, because in fairness, life deals us different. Some win, some lose, some rise, some fall. If every seat held the same fate, what would growth mean to all? The table does not need to be flat, just honest. It doesn't need to promise victory, just the chance to play without being played. So we won't demand perfection, just evolution enough to sit, to speak, to stake a future without shame. And the house is ours to build. We'll remember, not everyone can win, but everyone deserves a seat on this table.
Thank you very much, Annalem. Let's keep the mic hot. A round of applause for Naledi.
Naledi Mafule.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam.
I spy with my little eye us, stars that shine bright even though higher authority tries to dim their lights. I spy with my little eye, an eye which sheds the same amount of tears that the poem he writes. I spy with my little eye, a mirror on the wall, a reflection of a black person's soul. I spy with my little eyes, words that carry the ability to create, the creativity to design, the ability to heal hearts. But the worst thing about these words is that in order to heal other people's hearts, they have to break the owner's heart. I spy with my little eye, a doctor who injects silence and sounds into the universe, words joining into a line, lining into a free verse. Then they call it poetry. This is not poetry. It is the echoes that bounce inside the walls of his mind, escaping his lips, creating a sound. He's one of a kind who spies with his little eye. Ink that flows like blood as he pours out his mind, a canvas of emotions where art and pain intertwine, is a creator of words, a whisperer of truth, a poet's voice that echoes youth. You spy with your little eye, a young black poet which heals hearts at the cost of his own heart.
Thank you, Naledi. Let's give a round of applause for Zeketelo.
Zeketelo zama.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, one, slam.
My house is filled with pain and hurt and anger reaped from injustice and abuse. My house is shamed on its look, yet receives high expectations but not the right care. My house has never had security, never had protection to protect me from the strangers at night that break in. My house has never had guidance, no one to help me, no one to guide me, no one to help me when strangers try to exploit me like a brothel or treat me like a hostel. My house is dying. It has cracks inside out. Strangers try to build forts under my roof. It's dying. My house is broken. They treat my backyard like a motel. There's no way for hope, no way for help, and no way to succeed.
Thank you very much, Zeketelo. And last but definitely not least, a round of applause for Othandiweyo.
Five, four, three, two, one, slam.
Ngiyazazi izimpande zami. I walk with thunder beneath my feet. The dust rises to greet me like an old friend. Each step is like that of a baby's first step. Each breath, a silent whisper from those who wept. Ngiyazazi izimpande zami. My soul comes from the land where mountains touch the sky, where river tides carry this praise dance, and wind carries names of soldiers long remembered. From the soils that tasted sweat and victory, in the valleys where ululations bloom like wildfire. They call me Mahlobo, Ntombela, Bangazita, Malandelo Madoda, born of unwavering rhythm as my heart drums to the beats of those who call me. When I speak, my tongue does not tremble, it dances. Every syllable is sacred, every greeting, Sawubona, we see you. Every praise, every name. Listen closely and you'll hear the part of my people in me. I am the grandson of rain, child of the sun. My skin is kissed by the soil of Eshowe. My eyes, mirrors of the sky at dawn. I do not just belong to a tribe, but a legacy. For we are Abantu Bomoya. I am not just a man, I am a movement of memory, a living monument of my people's pride. I am Zulu. Ngiyazazi izimpande zami. I know my roots.
And just like that, the first round is complete. Can I have a bigger round of applause, bigger energy for the entire top 10? I need more. Where's the money? Okay, judges, now we are looking at you. So we'll give our judges some time. There's something that I usually like to do because I don't like people thinking that, hey, this girl likes talking, she likes us looking at her, no. So I usually open up the mic, or that mic. I open it up for anyone who is feeling like blessing us with a few lines, a song, or dance, if you feel like it. So the mic is open if you are in the mood to do something. I'm sure the youth has inspired you guys. Did you not hear what they just said? I heard them. It's just that I'm on the job. So someone else has to do that. So anyone, I'll just see a hand rise up and then you're more than welcome. Oh, I'm seeing a hand. I love it. Please come to the stage. A round of applause for our volunteer, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll give you the same taste that the Slammers got. So you're going to give us your name and your surname, and then we are going to count you down. Once we say slam, you do like the Slammers did.
Sanibonani, igama lami nguSibusi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam.
Indlela esike yahanjwa iyabonakala. abaqali manje ukuduba inyama. Wena ungamayela kusiphi isisu ube uzazi ukhala ngaphansi. Singangenzo inyoni uma kumele siphakelwe. Kepha izikhathi eziningi sihlala sidlondlobele. Sithwele izimbokodo kwaze kwashintsha imibala. Amantshikazane athwala amakhaya. Namuhla ngikhanda isibopho sezintombi ezephuka ziseyimfala kahlana. Zaphuthwa ukuba inala manje ziyimpijana. Zaziyokwenze njani sezihanjelwe phambili imikhunta yamadolofiya. Izintaba sehluliweke nani nibonile. Okwemilenze emithathu kubazela phezulu kwezimbokodo. Nakubake ziyabhokoda sibonga izintaba ezadilikela kule migogodla. Kwasachwi izinsizwa mbumbulu zibhodla injiva. Kanjani kodwa ukuthula kungasekho? Kanti azindizeli yini ukuhelezisa umoya wokuthula okokugcina uthokole ngaphakathi? Ngihlaziya nansi impicabadala yokuthi lezi zintombi zalala zizinkulungwane zavuka zingcozana. Ziqhonda intshela ukubambisa umoya osudwanguza ubanjwe ngamanzi agcwele amadolo amantwengu ukukhothamela isitha zixolisela ubuntshikazane. Yibo bonke lobu nakubake ziyimpijana. Izinsimbi zazike zishawe ngokukhala kweqhude lokusa. Ngivukile manje ngiphuphile. Ngidonqula ubhici kulamaqaphelo ngethuswa ukuba luvindi kangaka ngibe ngiwagobe ngiyibovu tephu. Yimi lo wasawaba yisithunzi. Ngishwabula nginjalo ngingambethe. Ngikhunyulwa ngamehlo. Zingehlele zonke izehlo engangizidalela. Akukuhle nokuthi ngidatshukele. Hleze ngingase ngidatshukele unomdindi wami wakusasa. Akudlali phela ukusingathwa isitha. Sikusitha kubo bonke abangakubona bakulothe. Sinezinhlelo ezingcono kakhulu ngawe. Baba nanku ubayela. Ngingowesine mina kulesi sithandayo. Nguwe wedwa ongena eyinala kuleli langabi. Nibonileke? Akukuhle neze ukuba khona kwakho lapha nkosazana. Awamukelekile. Uyichilo, uyisifiso sabo bonke abanezinhliziyo ezigaya izibozi. Udlala ngesikhathi ungazimbozi. Umnamzane munye lapha uthi isidala ukukudla kumboziwe. Ngiseleke mina ngihlaziya nansi impicabadala yokuthi lezi zintombi zalala zizinkulungwane zavuka ziyingcosana. Kabala bomsibusi siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Sbusi. Another round of applause for Sbusi. How did the judges ran out? I don't like it when the judges walk out and then they start fighting, then it gets physical and we can't even stop them because we're not there to see what's happening. So do I have another hand? Yes? No.
There is one at the back.
Yeah, okay, I'm seeing one here. And then there's another one at the back. Okay, so after this gentleman, the hand at the back, please come. Remember to introduce yourself so we can count you down like the slammer that you are today.
No.
Siyabonga wakwandlela.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam.
Kule nqwaba yenkondlo izimbongo ezisasibhalile. Saqeda zaqinisekisa ukuba zonke ake zigcine sihayiwe. Ukuze abantu balalele nesizwe sigcine siguqukile kepha nanamuhla kusenabantu izinkondlo abangazinakile. Uyazi thina simbongi, uma siqala sibhala sihaya, sisuke singazenzeli thina kepha sisuke sivuselelana. Sikhumbuzana ukuthi ukhona ophezulu ekumele simkhonze singananazi. Ngoba ngathi akangabazi kepha uma simkhonza ngokweqiniso naye kithi uyazibonakalisa. Kuhle kwezinkondlo ezimfikela njengephupho lo wesifazane onezifiso namaphupho, inzala abantu, zala abantu ziye ebantwini, inkondlo yakho thula uthini. Kanti kangithuli ngoba ngithuli ngoba ukuthula kwami kukhuluma kangcono makulotshiwe. Mina ngiyinkondlo ebhala ingahleleliwe. Umnikazi wayengayicabangile ke emaphushweni yakhe bisifikile. Mina ngibhala izinyembezi zigobhoza, ephepheni ipeni ligqobhoza. Yimina unkani zababili obaleni unkondlo gijima. Umlobo inkondlo ezimnandi ezahlula abadli bentshengula mgcino omdabu umlomo uyadala singabo umdala kusho yena lo wesifazane. Izikondlo zakhe bezifana nomkhuleko. Ngoba umesana guqe esho ngedolo phansi eshola ngephimbo eliphansi sisomandla mdalo wezulu nomhlaba. Le ndlela engihamba ayinameve yahlaba. Namuhla ngiphambi kwakho njena kunomfana obulalela ubalo ofela icala ngalaze fela ibala lakhe bebemkhwifa ngamathi bemthuka ngenhlamba bemshaya bazibamethe igama bathi uyishawa. Maye uze ungisize kubathethelele nalabo mama abangemama ngokukhipha imphefumulo bengemdali nginokubabuka ngisho belala unembeza babulali kephi bona babulali abakubulala uphila abafa bephila nokufa bephila ukuphikiswa siza Nkosi usilaphe lesizwe siyabonga.
Guys, you need to give the volunteers as much energy as you give the slammers. Remember, we are a family here, so everyone here is in a safe space. So the love we give to me, to the slammers, we give to everyone. So I think we have another hand. May you please make your way to the stage. That last volunteer at the back. A round of applause as they walk down. Give them energy, guys. Just now they walk back because they're feeling like you're not giving them the energy that they saw being given here.
Okay. I wonder how you guys know the lines. My name is Nadia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
The world cried for Squid Game. They pitied the players, the debtors, the desperate, the ones risking everything for survival. They said, what a tragedy, what a nightmare. But for women around the world, this isn't fiction, this isn't Netflix, this is life. In Congo, she plays red light, green light, with bullets like the players frozen mid-step. Her breath is a gamble. One wrong move and her body is the price. Still, she runs forward, child tied to her chest, tomorrow balanced on her head. She is player 067 and 456 combined, sacrifice and stubbornness in one body. In Sudan, she walks the glass bridge, each cracked step of earth, a panel that may shatter beneath her. Her feet are bleeding, her jaw is empty, but like the players who risked it all, she moves anyways, knowing the fall may come, but hoping crossing means life. In South Africa, she fights in tug-of-war, not rope, but the pull between grief and duty. The players pulled with muscle, but she pulls with memory, pulls with the names of her children, pulls with the promise of tomorrow. The rope burns her palms, but she will not let go. In Somalia, she sits at the marbles game, but her pockets are empty. Like the players who had to choose which friend to betray, she chooses which child eats today. It is the cruelest game, and she still whispers lullabies, so they never know. She gave her hunger for theirs. In Nigeria, she plays the honeycomb challenge. Every choice, a fragile sugar, rent or rice, medicine or school fees, one crack, one flip, and everything shatters. The game is rigged. The gods unflinching, and still, she carves miracles with steady hands. In Gaza, every night is the final round. No cameras, no rules, only bombs that fall under masked guards. And like the last player standing, she knows there will be no prize at the end. She covers her children. That survival itself is a victory. And everywhere, the slums, the villages, the city, women are players forced into games they never chose. They form alliance in markets, sharing what little they have. They make sacrifices in silence, hiding their hunger to feed their children. They are betrayed by systems rigged against them, yet they keep playing, not for money, but for life. The world wept for the players of Squid Game. Who weeps for them? Who mourns the woman balancing life and death daily, with no cameras, no subtitles, no prize, only survival? She plays with empty pockets. She fights even when the bombs fall. Her survival is not protest. Her tenderness is defiance. Her endurance is revolution. She is not just a player. She is the game changer. She is the final victor. She is the one who rises. This is not fiction. This is not a show. This is her life. And still, she stands. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ladia. Thank you, Talented. So, Slammers, I hope you saw that as a poet, you have to get to a point in your life where you have at least one poem in mind that you know is your backup. I'm not sure if you know this, but there was a certain young rapper that was invited to a rapping show, and they were asked to drop a freestyle, and they couldn't. Now the whole world is thinking she's a fluke, and she's not. So please make sure, don't be that poet where every time you ask to recite, you're like, hey, I wasn't prepared. Always. Poets are always prepared. And with that, it's about to be that time. So can I have all the Slammers up on stage with me? A round of applause as they walk up stage. Right. I'm not gonna do that anticipation thing where I make you like wait and be uncomfortable. You are my people. I do that to the boardroom Slammers. You are also my people, boardroom Slammers. So, in no particular order, was it the order of their performance? Yes, I think so. I'm gonna call your name and then you just step forward and then we'll take it from there. So, a round of applause for Themba Malinga. A round of applause for Thailand, Korea. A round of applause for Scarlett Ferreira. A round of applause for Naledi Mafole. And lastly, definitely not least, a round of applause for Zekete Lozama. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our top 5. So, can I ask the top 5 to go down because you're still going to get your moment. And then, can I ask whoever's handling the pictures, if you want to take pictures of the rest of the participants. So, let's stand together. So, the Slammers, top 5, you can go back to your seats. Take breathe, shake your bodies, shuffle your minds, get ready to come back. And then, can you all just close the gaps? Families, friends, this is the time to take the pictures, the videos, and anything that you need. I'm going to give you time because I know that some phones need a bit more time. And with that, take your proper videos and your pictures.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Slammers. As I said before, you have already won. So there will be a Bluetooth speaker and a power bank delivered to your school to just show you that you really are a Slammer. We chose you for a reason, and please come back next year, because I can tell you one thing for sure, you will have an advantage over anyone else who enters, because already the stage has burnt you. So now you're coming with the fire hose. So a round of applause one last time for our top 5. You can head back down to your seats. Okay, top 5. We're not gonna waste any time. We're going straight into it. Maling already. So audience, now we're in the top 5. So the energy that you gave me before, I'm gonna need you to double it. It only makes sense, right? Come on, audience. Come on. What's up? I'm getting more energy from the slammers and they're nervous. What are you nervous about? You are not slamming. The mic is not in front of you. So give the slammers the energy that they deserve. Don't make me come there. You don't want me to come there. I know you don't. So let's give a round of applause for our first slammer for the second round, Themba Malinga.
Themba Malinga.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam.
Our stagnant society has created a bridge that is designed to divide, not unite, postulated to take away my only right, humanity. On one side of the bridge, we call crumbling shelters our homes, classrooms that imprison our imagination, our schools. Children drink their own tears to avoid dehydration. Fathers age beyond their years, raising an entire congregation. Mothers drown themselves in beers, escaping honest conversation. On the other side of the bridge, the sun dances with the 7 colors of the rainbow with no rain in sight. Every corrupt deed is swept under the carpet and deemed as right. Equality and justice does not matter when nepotism is served on a silver platter. Which raises the question, who is the architect of social justice? Who will design a new world to save us from this crisis? Ladies and gentlemen, we are the architects. We will destroy these walls of separation and build new bridges of liberation. A new world where justice is the soil and equality is the seed, where kindness and ubuntu conquer the hatred and the greed, where children can dream again, smile, write, and read. South Africa, this is what we need. So when they ask again, who is the architect of social justice? Tell them it is us. It is in our voice. It is in the way our movements transcend languages never spoken before. So together we are architects who dare to redesign the world with ubuntu and care. Because umuntu, ngumuntu, gabantu.
Yeah, Nazorge audience, keep that up. Let's keep the mic hot. A round of applause for Thailand.
Thailand, Korea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam.
I once walked through a hollow place where silence echoed louder than sound. A world dimmed by the weight of my wounds. The walls whispered doubt. And then came a whisper, not of fear, but hope. Not thunder, but a gentle call. Come. It wasn't the sun, it was the sun. It was Jesus, the light. He stepped into my dark and lit it up with truth. Fear fell, shame fled. and life arose like the third day. Now I shine not on my own, but because his light lives in me. Not by might, nor by power, but by his spirit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. Let's keep the mic hot. A round of applause for Scarlett.
Scarlett Ferreira.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
Every day without fail, the sun will rise and set. It doesn't ask permission, it just burns. Gold pours into broken streets, warming the faces of strangers who meet the promise that even endings can carry a chance to begin again. Every night the moon will climb the sky, silent and steady. It gathers oceans in its hands, pulls the tides like threads on a violin. A silver guardian over a planet that too often forgets how to rest. And still, between fire and silence, there is a girl called Hope. She is not constant like the sun, nor is she patient like the moon. She is fragile, soft. A girl who stands barefoot in ashes and still believes this world has room to bloom. Do not mistake her for weak. She is a battle she refuses to win. She refuses not to win. The sun will set and the moon will fade, but hope stays. She stitches light from both the sun and the moon, so when we look at her, we see not only what is, but what can be. When you ask me what the world needs, I will not tell you more leaders or people shouting over each other to drown out everyone's voices. I will tell you the world needs her. Not the sun, not the moon, but a girl called Hope. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scarlett. A round of applause for Naledi.
Naledi Mafuli.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam!
Pain. Pains. Beautiful. Paintings. Pain. Pains. Beautiful. Paintings. Once upon a brush. Once upon a brush where strokes were not just strokes but reflections of where the artist's mind lives. Once upon a brush where strokes were not just strokes but reflections of where the artist's mind is. The home of creativity, a location of where the artist's heart beats. The walls at the back of his mind, a museum, a gallery of all the pieces that puzzled his soul. Oh my Lord, he's a black artist. He's a black artist. An artist that commands his paintbrush to dance to the tune of his hand, and in a split second it gives birth to a black canvas. But wait, is it really a black canvas or a reflection of skin of the black artist? The paintbrush presses, the pen twirls, a center stage, a fire is born, but is it really fire or an admission of ecstasy, a society called for the freedom fighters? It is a spark. A flame that fueled his art, showing South Africa's darkest night, his struggle and strife. A painting on the wall, a reflection of black person's life. An internal drive for the poets, for the justice builders, for the freedom fighters. The voice of the voiceless, the architects of social justice, and sometimes the paint itself that pushes the painter to paint something beautiful. Now the question is the artist painting Find the Rain, or simply expressing his pain? Or maybe it's just a poet painting a picture of an artist painting a picture, and his spiritual intellect itself is a mirror that reflects the artist's pain from a picture as a reminder that pain paints beautiful pictures.
Let us keep the mic hot for our last slammer, Zeketelo.
Zekethelo Zama.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slam.
I never entered the kitchen because I couldn't stomach anything. Everything I ate made me vomit or my stomach couldn't take it. I spent hours in the bathroom scrubbing my skin until it peeled from the bruises you left on me or to become pure as how I was before. I rarely slept because every night my brain replays how you mocked me like I was prey in the wild or terrorizing me in halls with your voices that you whispered in my ears. You're always on my mind. You're always on my body. You're always in this house. Even the doors you locked in my face or slammed in my face, even the windows even the windows you smashed still tremble me. You never were welcome, but you always came in.
Sure.
This place is not mine, it's yours. It's yours to remind me of how I'm not human, I'm just property. It's yours to remind me of how I'm a servant to your call, a slave to your will, or how I'm not safe in anyone's company, even yours. This house is not mine, it's yours.
And just like that, round 2 is done. A round of applause. Thank you very much. Judges, please go fight. And, you want to appeal the life. All right, so thank you very much, Top 5 once again. And so just for the audience, the slammers know, but you don't know, so I'm going to fill you in because we're a family here. So if you're wondering what else is up for grabs, so on top of the Bluetooth speakers that they're going to get in the power banks, Top 5 just earned themselves wireless headphones. So automatically they have 3 gifts, just like that. And then when it comes to the top 3, number 2 and number 3 are going to get themselves a Galaxy Tab, Samsung Galaxy. Started to put me in a corner. Was it Caitlin? They put me in a corner like, speak like a youth, not like an adult. Give us the model, give us the numbers. I didn't know it. Never felt old in my life, but today I felt it. So it's a Samsung Galaxy Tab, and that's where I get. Apparently it goes on. I was supposed to record the numbers and say it's like a V2, 5.6, 8 liter. And number 1, on top of all those gifts, so number 1 doesn't get a tablet because number 1 gets themselves a laptop. Yeah. We are very invested in this literature. We need it. So we need to start giving them the tools that they need to start writing and creating work because these are not just poets. There's a director here, there's someone who's going to be writing the speeches for a president, there's a teacher here, there's a lot of people here that you guys should feel blessed to be in the presence of. Because I know I do. So with that said, I'm going to open the mic again. Anyone feeling motivated from the previous volunteers? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We're a family here, guys. If you make a mistake, we're not going to laugh at you. If you feel like your poem is not as good as the slammers, like, that's fine. Let us decide.
That before the next slammer comes up, Sipping the latest talks to us about the World Slam Poetry Competition.
So Spindile Hlongwa is the curator of the Poetry Africa Festival and the senior administrator of the Center for Creative Arts. So you're gonna need to clap louder. Slammers, these gifts might not come anymore. She's in control.
Oh, good morning. Thank you so much. Welcome to the 29th edition of Poetry Africa and to the Chalkboard Slam. It's the second iteration Chalkboard Slam on stage this year. I'm going to talk about the World Poetry Slam, which will take place in October next year as part of Poetry Africa.
Durban will be hosting 40 countries from 4 continents in that period. And guess what? The Chalkboard Slam is also going to be happening in that space. So imagine young voices coming to that stage from South Africa and presenting to 40 nations the work that you are doing. So as Andisa has said that if you come back next year, imagine you already have experience of being on this platform, but you are also performing to an international delegation. So please, parents, encourage the learners to actually submit their work when we put out the call, and invite more of your school learners as well to come and support the learners on stage. So we're looking forward to actually engaging with you moving forward until we reach the 5th edition of the World Poetry Slam, as well as the 30th anniversary of the Poetry Africa Festival and the 30th anniversary of the Center for Creative Art. Isn't that great, people? Thank you so much for the ad space, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you.
Did you get that, Slammers? It's gonna be, surely the prize are gonna be giving 30th anniversary. Who knows, you could win a car. Just sprinkling it out there. You know, you must plant a seed and then the decision makers, next thing.
We've got a volunteer.
Oh my God. This is not just a volunteer, this is a legend. I was raised by this lady. Every time after school, she was there singing with me, reading stories to me. So this is a blessing. So can we give Dr. Tina Mhlope a warm round of applause?
I'm so glad I came early. I didn't know I was going to hear so many young people, just phenomenal talent. I'm so glad I came early, otherwise I wouldn't have heard you. Who's lucky? Who's lucky this morning? Me, Naloyo. I decided I'm going to share a song that is a prayer for the children of my continent. Mveli ngangi mudimu amata, Almighty God, shine your light and your all unchanging love on all the children of Africa, our land. Mveli ngangi mudimu amata, Almighty God, shine your light and your all unchanging love on all the children of Africa, our land. Open our eyes, open our hearts to see and know what a gift they are, a gift from you, our Lord. Open our eyes, open our hearts to see and know what a gift they are, a gift from you, our Lord. Makuseleni abantwana bethu nibanike uthando, abantwana siyazidla ngabo. Bakhuseleni abantwana bethu nibanike imfundo, abantwana siyazidla ngabo. Bazinhlonipho abantwana bethu bakhule ngayo, abantwana siyazidla ngabo. Bamazi uThixo abantwana bethu bamudumise, abantwana siyazidla ngabo. Bagiye ngomculo abantwana bethu, owe Africa, abantwana siyazidla ngabo. bagiye ngomculo abantwana bantwana bethu owe Africa abantwana siyazidla ngabo sayikhenya ngani. Every single one of you, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. I celebrate your bravery. I hope I'm going to see you again and again and again. I will love to be in the audience from 10, 20 years from now. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want you to succeed. I want you to shine because this land needs young people. Yabo.
Sabawil. I dreamed about shaking that hand growing up. I don't think you guys realize what you're going through right now. I'm so jealous. This lady raised me. Yeah. No, those were not just blessings. Imagine a legend blessing you. Now you're stuck with poetry forever. Like, she did that to you. It's late, no turning back. Just accept it. Poetry will be part of your life for the rest of your life. Dr. Tina, I'm sorry to let you walk back, and then may you please come and hand over the certificates for number 3, 2, and number 1. A round of applause for Dr. Tina. Okay, let's go. Remember, I'm not going to do that thing where I anticipation. I'm not going to play those games. What time is it? How much time do I have to? Okay. You lucky I have no time. So I'm going to call our number 3, and then you're going to head up onto the stage and then get your lovely certificate. And this means that you will also be taking home that Galaxy tablet that we were talking about. So I need a warm and loud and very, very energetic. Did you see the energy that Dr. Tina just gave us? I need more of that. For our number 3, a round of applause for Zeketelo Zama! Let's take those pictures. Let's take those videos. No, she's the curator in assistance. See? Pictures, videos. Oh, Zeketelo Sabawell. A round of applause. Okay, please step aside a bit. There you go. And then for our number 2, I need the same amount of energy, if not more, for Temba Billy Malinga! A round of applause for Temba! Pictures, videos, do the right thing. Oh, and last, definitely not least, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Chalkboard Slammers 2025 is Naladi Mafone! All the way from Kwanongoma! Nongoma nawe awuncinane! Give him love, throw them. Where's the money, guys? Where's the money? Yeah. A star!
What do stars do?
Shine! Okay, now I'm gonna need all the slammers to come back on stage to get a picture like I used to dream to have a picture with Dr. Gcina. It's fine, guys, come. I'm gonna slot, yes, please. I'm gonna slot myself in there somewhere. This is the moment to take the pictures. You are looking at the future, ladies and gentlemen. Give them energy, guys. Don't be shy. I like that woo. That woo was necessary, but I need more. Nazo. Well done, Slammers, and thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we also have one last picture with the certificates all in the picture? I was gonna say it's fine, just take anyone, but. And now the picture is the curator of the festival. There we go. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so happy that you will say we saw them at Poetry Africa first. And from here, the world is your oyster. Anywhere you want to go, you can go. This is not a easy competition to make it into the top 10, but you guys made it. So whatever it is that you think of applying for or doing or trying out now, do it. Do it. Just do it. You'll succeed like you succeeded this time. Another round of applause, one last time as they walk off stage. Slammers, you may go back to your seat. Did you hear that? Doctor performed at the first ever Poetry Africa Festival. So with that, I would like to invite, firstly, thank you to the audience. Thank you for listening to me. Although you didn't throw any money, guys, like, it's giving. You are tricky characters, but it's fine. No judgment here. After this, you are all invited to go to, I think one of my colleagues is going to escort you to go and grab some lunch and network. If you are an adult that saw one of the young ones here and you'd like to feature them in a book, maybe. Young voices matter. Actually, now is the time where young voices matter the most. So network, exchange numbers, create work, and all the best. And after this session, the program doesn't end here. So Slammers, if you have time and your families, you can definitely stay for the rest of the program. And later tonight, there's the Adult Slam. Top 5 is going down. You are all invited. Please come and see what these young people will be doing in future. So if you want to see the aftermath of this, I'll meet you here tonight. What's the time? 7 o'clock on the dot. So thank you very much. Dr. Ismail, would you like to come and please wrap it up the same way that you unwrapped it up for us? A round of applause for Dr. Ismail.
Thank you very much to all the students. Once again, congratulations. Nobody goes away as a loser from the Poetry Africa Festival. Andisa said, throw money, and I think we need to. So the Center for Creative Arts will contribute 1,000 rands to every student who's participated in today's slam.
Guys, are you gonna share the money with me? No? One rand.
I want to say thank you very much to Dr. Mhlope for joining us so spontaneously on the stage. I remember when I was very, very young and living in Johannesburg, I met you in the foyer of the Market Theatre, and you recited a poem to me which you were still scribbling in your notes at the time. It was called The Funeral Dancer. And I think it's more than 40 years now that I still remember that poem meticulously, in the way that you wrote it, read it to me, still as its draft form. And this is what poetry does. It stays in your heart and in your spirit. And every single word that was said on the stage today is a sacred word. It will remain with us forever. We may fade in memory, but the images that you created will remain with us. And when we do find that space of justice, we will know that you were the architects. So thank you very much for that, and congratulations. And then I must say thank you very much to Andisa. When she approached us last year at the Center for Creative Arts about wanting to start a high school slam poetry competition, it was nothing to be questioned. It was something that we really needed to do. Because if we are to build the arts in a very strong way as an essential part of our lives, we have to start in schools. So Andisa, thank you very much for that. Once again, to the parents, the families, and the teachers who support these 10 young people, we cannot underestimate the amount of work that you do in investing in them. So thank you to you as well. Please join us for the rest of the day. We're going to have an inspiring afternoon and end up with a superb slam poetry competition tonight. The 10 finalists that we saw last night were just absolutely phenomenal, and I'm sure that it's going to be a tough competition tonight, but it'll give you an indication of what you could become in the future. Thank you very much to all of you, and enjoy the rest of the day.
My friends, we're gonna talk after it. A little something, I planted the seed. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our time is up in this venue, so we are going to be heading to a venue next. Talent, are you going to be able to escort them to the classroom next to production office? Yes, my colleague Talente, who is sitting right in front here, is going to escort you. So thank you very much, and we will see you around the space. A round of applause one last time for our slammers. They have money now, guys. Clap, you might get something.